the first question that we're going to ask is, tell us, how did you come up with the float?
With luck, I came up with it because I moved from Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, actually here. I lived in Rochester over 50 years, but we had retired there. And we came and moved into Villa Gardens. And after I got a few things put away, anyway, I was sitting down and I thought, my Lord, 2020 is going to be the 100th anniversary of women getting the vote, the passage of the 19th Amendment. We really need to be celebrating this all over the world. And so I got together, I didn't know many people here, and I got together a few that I did know at least a little bit, and said, now, I'd like to do this, do you have any ideas? And from the ether, you California women, one of you or two of you said immediately, how about a float in the parade? And I thought, oh my goodness, what a wonderful idea, you know. So I said, okay, let's see if we can do that. And I really, as I say, I didn't know anything about how the tournament ran or anything, but I had a big piece of luck. At the University of Rochester, where I was for years, they have a gentleman named Kyle Davis, who is their Southern California representative, and he used to come and visit me. We stayed some winters here before we moved here, and he would come. And Kyle is a white suitor at the Tournament of Roses parade. I didn't know what that was. All I could think of was hospitals, but he told me who he was, and he made an appointment for me with Laura Farber and the staff at the tournament. So I went with Kyle and Donnie Lawrence from Villa Gardens, and they went for the idea. They thought it was great. So I said, okay, let's do it. So I started to look for more people, and was lucky and very lucky in getting some wonderful people to work with me on this, and we put together a structure because as you may know, you probably do, the tournament is a huge operation. Kyle told me that there were 9,500 people involved in that tournament, and I can believe it. I've dealt with some large organizations in my life, but that is really an impressive one. But Mariella and Monique and Laura have been wonderfully supportive. I really enjoyed it. So from there we started to build up the structure for who needed to do what, for how you put a float together, how you hired a builder, and from there on, you know, it's been moving forward.
How long has it taken for you to?
Well, I guess I started about, we moved here in 2017 in September, and I probably early in 18 I started working on it, which I guess from what I've learned historically is a short period of time because people work on it for years, really. So we were fortunate, but we worked like crazy too, you know.
I could imagine.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the first memory of your first vote?
My first what?
Memory of your first vote.
Vote? You know, I'm not sure whether this is the first one, but it's one you may enjoy. I had moved to Rochester after years of schooling, and I was registering to vote there. So it must have been, it may have not been my first vote, but it was close to it. So I went up to register, and the person there said, do you have some kind of material which would show us that you're literate? And I said, yes, I think I do. And I said, I'll get it for you. So I went home and I found my undergraduate degree from Barnard College, which was in Latin. And I thought, okay. And so I took that to them in Latin, and they looked at it and said, yes, we guess you are probably literate. And I said, thank you very much, and voted.
Wow. That's awesome. Can you tell us that story one more time, please?
Sure.
Let me shake out.
I had moved to Rochester, New York. It was about 1953, 4, somewhere in there. And so I may have voted before, but I'd come to Rochester, and I had gotten a job there, and I was going to vote for the first time. I was a political science major in college, so this was very, of course, important to me. And I went to the booth to register, and they said to me, "Can you prove that you're literate?" And I was sort of surprised, but I said, "Yes, I think I can do that. I'll go get you some material which will confirm that." So I went, and I brought back my undergraduate degree diploma from Barnard, which is part of Columbia University, and I brought back my degree, which was written in Latin, and I handed it to them. I must say smartly, and they said, "Well, yes, we guess you are literate. That's okay. You can vote." So I cast my vote accordingly.
That was awesome.
Is that okay?
That was amazing.